Hi, welcome back to Smart Techie Talks. In this tutorial, we are going to see how to delete empty rows in MS Excel. Let's get started. My first idea would be to delete with blank option in MS Excel. This will delete all the blanks in the whole sheet like empty cells, empty rows and empty columns. Let's see how to do it. So my requirement is this file contains lot of empty rows. Management doesn't want to have a report which contains unwanted empty rows, and they say me to delete all the empty rows. So when you try to delete an empty row in Excel, you just go here and right click and delete it. So if we delete like this, it will take ages to complete the whole sheet. So in this case, what I have to do to delete all the rows in just 2 seconds. All you have to do is just select the whole sheet by clicking this arrow which is before the column A and above the row 1. So when you do this, the whole sheet gets selected. Then what you have to do is just click F5 which is in your keyboard at the top, F5. When you click F5, you will get this pop-up window with Go To option. Just go to the Special button and click it. Here you could find one option called Blanks, which is a radio button. Just select the radio button and click OK. When you do this, in the whole sheet, all the empty rows will be selected, and what you can do is just go to the Home tab and there will be option called Delete. And you just have to choose this option, Delete Sheet Rows. So in this way, you could delete all the empty rows, empty cells and empty columns from your sheet. Now let's see the second idea, how to delete only the empty rows but not the empty cells or empty columns by using helper columns in MS Excel. So here I have updated the same sample data which contains lot of empty rows. It also contains empty cells like this, but my requirement is to delete only the empty rows where all the columns are empty, not one column is empty. That is, one cell is empty. I want this row number 7 to be there in my Excel, and I wish to delete only the row where all the cells in that row is empty. Let's see how to do it. You can just go to the last column and just create one more column which is test. You can name it anything and make the format as text. Right click, format cells and choose text, click OK. Then what you have to do is just type 1 here and go to the right corner and double click. So in this way, you could just fill the whole sheet with this number 1. So whenever there is empty row, it will just break. Don't worry, you can try it like this and fill it. So I'll fill the whole sheet like this now. So now I have completely filled the column B, which is test, until the last row of my range, which is 264. Make sure you fill this column with consecutive series of numbers, including the empty rows. Now the next step is to include one more column and name it as test 1, just next to the previous helper column. Here you have to sum the whole row from range A to range U. The formula for that is just type inside equal to sum. So this range is from A to is to U2. So what this sum will do is exactly it will sum all the cell values and give it in this test 1 column. Just click enter. So you got something like this. The same thing you have to do now. Just go and double click in the right side corner. So it just fills the whole sheet. So now you could see all the empty rows in the sheet contain 0. Rather, other rows contains the values. So now what we have to do is sort this test 1 column. to sort this, what we have to do is just select everything and go to Data and Sort option. So in this sort option, we have to choose test number 1, which is with formula of sum, and then you just select this with smallest to largest. When you do this, all your empty rows from this sheet will come at the top. Easily you can select all these rows and click, right click, delete. So all your empty rows is deleted now. To sort it in the old order, what you can do is again select everything and go to sort, and now sort it with test. During this sorting, you will see as A to Z alphabet only, but don't worry. Choose this option, sort anything that looks like a number or as a number. So when you do this, your whole sheet is sorted perfectly and all your empty cells will be there in your worksheet. Interesting, right? So finally, all your empty rows in your Excel workbook is deleted, but not the empty cells or empty columns. You can delete the extra added column, which is test and test number 1 at last, and that's it. Your requirement is done. Thanks for your time in visiting my tutorial. If you have any questions, please post in the comment section. Do visit my website smarttechietalks.in. If you like my video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel to get notified for all my future uploads. Bye.